Here at the Wildcat Sanctuary, we're a last hope rescue for wildcats, from tigers, leopards, cougars, even bobcats. Too often people try to make pets of wild animals and it doesn't turn out well. And so we're kind of a safety net, not only for the pet trade, but also for unreleasable wildlife that might be injured or even retired zoo animals. We have over 130 residents at the sanctuary, but we have 4 very new and very special residents. These lion cubs came all the way from Ukraine during the war. They were destined for the pet trade, just like we have here in the US, and luckily were turned into rescue groups. But what do you do with lion cubs during a war in Ukraine? Well, wonderful rescuers on the ground got them to safety over in Poland, and then we worked with IFAW, an international group, to bring them to their forever home here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. With the war going on in Ukraine, so many animals are being displaced, especially zoo animals and apex predators, but there's only so many places they can go. So Europe and Poland have really stepped up and taken in a lot of those animals when zoos have been shelled or bombed and enclosures are in disrepair, but they were full at the time. And so there was an American veterinarian over there that had worked with IFAW in the past and reached out on these cubs. And we worked with IFAW here in the US on several rescues, so they knew we had expertise with raising cubs, but also translocations from international rescues. So that's how we got involved. And it took about 4 months for all the paperwork, the logistics to take place to get these guys on their 7,000-mile trip from Odessa to Kyiv to Poznan to Chicago to Sandstone, Minnesota. Out of all the rescues we've done, a lot of times there's an adjustment period, there's an acclimation to temperature, especially if we rescue when they've been abused or mistreated by people. It's really hard to get them to accept people again. Not the case. These cubs had no idea that they were in a war zone, had no idea about the travel. They just know they were cared for by a wonderful rescue team and veterinarian until they could get here. And they've been some of the easiest rescues we've had. They enjoy life to the fullest. Feeling helpless when across the world there's war going on, people have lost their family, friends, homes, communities, but then to see these people on the front lines rescuing animals from dogs and cats to lions and tigers, we felt we needed to do at least the smallest part we could, which is help these 4 cubs. Our motto is keep the wild in your heart, not your home. Wild animals should never be kept as pets. These animals deserve our respect, and really they deserve to remain wild.